Hi, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a deck unboxing and first look at the Deadly Apothecary Oracle, Poisonous Plants as Guides and Healers by Priestess Moon. This is by Rockpool, produced by Rockpool. If you use like Wild Woman Oracle or the Seasons of the Witch Oracles, Rockpool do incredible Oracle decks. And the quality of them is always amazing for how cheap they actually are. Now, I ordered this. I don't know if this was pre-ordered or if it was ordered. I think it's only recently come out this year. Anyway, let's have a look. It's only arrived with me. It's actually arrived with me about a week or so ago. I'm really bad at... We're packing up the house at the moment, so I haven't really had a chance to do unboxings for a while with home editing as well. So anyway, should we have a look at this? So we have this gorgeous front cover with all this green foliage on the front, and we have a hawk's head moth as well. We have this gorgeous priestess at the top, Priestess Moon at the top, and we have the berries and stuff. Then we have on the side, we have the Deadly Apothecary. This isn't metallic, it's spot printed, gloss printed. It's really beautiful though. It really pops out against the black when the light hits it, and yet it's subtle enough. You can still read it when it's not popping, but when the light pops on it, it's beautiful. And again, and then we have the barcode on the bottom. And on the back, we have explored the magical healing properties of deadly plants and discover how to apply them on an energetic level to your own life. In order to reach the light, you have to journey through the dark. Spot on. Voyage with the priestesses of poison through light and darkness to work with their guidance through your most intense emotions and learn how to accept all parts of yourself. It includes 36 cards and a guidebook. I'm going to preface this with: do not put anything in this book in your body or in any way, or actually don't put any plants in your body unless you have the advice of a practitioner, medical advice, guidance, somebody that has actual experience and is in a place to actually give you that informed advice to do that. I am not that person, and I don't think this deck is either. So please, 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 this is the spiritual, energetic messages that are bringing medicine rather than actually using the plants themselves. So dark cures lie within if you are willing to reap what you sow. A lot of people don't like the darker tones of spirit. There is a thing of spiritual bypassing and toxic positivity and love and light only within the spiritual community. Light and dark is not the same as good and evil. Shadow work is about going in and accepting you for all the parts of you, good, bad, otherwise, things that you've been shamed for, all those kinds of things. So anyone who is all love and light, I tend to avoid, because they are spiritual bypass and they're not even doing their own work, if that's the case. Anyway, that's another video for another day. A note on poisonous plants. In these modern times, these plants must not be touched or consumed unless administered by trained practitioners. There you go. It does come with the warning. As you can see, we have I've never seen this is really cool. I'm just going to take this paper cuff off. This is gloss printed on the edge. It's gloss edged rather than metallic edged or powder coated. It's actually like a gloss. These might stick together a little bit, judging by how it's just done that there. So yeah, I might have to pull these apart as I do it, but I really like that. I really like that it's different. It's almost like plastic edged coated. It's really cool. I love the back design. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love that most of the decks that come through Rockpool, they have this gorgeous border and this gorgeous art style that comes through. They really do pick their artists for their cards beautifully. So we have 1, Destroying Angel, Soul Contracts. 2, Death Cap, Step into Your Power. Right, I'm going to have to take these apart bit by bit. I really hope this isn't like Ostara Tarot where it was pulling in all directions. So Death Cap. I thought that was fingerprints then, but it's not. It's like a smoky texture in the background of the picture. Death Cap. And then we have Hemlock Water Drop Wart. Trust that feeling. The artwork of this is absolutely gorgeous. Black Hellebore. Drop the Drama. Gorgeous. Almost fey-like with the leaves coming out behind. Angel's Trumpet. Open your mind. Open your mind. And then we have Baneberry, Just Ask. And I love the moon on the top. Then we have Lily of the Valley, Open Your Heart. Then we have Arum Lily. Oh, these are going to... See, this is the only trouble. So when they're printed like this and they have this kind of texture on the edges, it's getting them apart. Arum Lily, Courage of Convictions. It's almost like Cressida Cowper style sleeves. Snowdrop, Go with the Flow. Snowdrops actually are a shadow work for me because a lot of my family were lost around spring. As I've grown, and I remember people that passed. It tends to be in one side of my family when snowdrops come up through the earth, and so yeah, for me, there's grief associated with snowdrops. We have Stinging Nettle, Rethink Restriction. See, stinging nettles just make me think of childhood, and I was fortunate enough to grow up in North Devon by the sea, and we'd walk through the lanes, and there's hedgerow plants everywhere. I just remember the joy of being around them. 11, Boggart Posy, Gossip and Kindness. Do the two coexist? Sometimes. Poison Ivy, Psychic Vampire. You can come across people in your life who are psychic vampires. They latch themselves onto your energy, and yeah, it's a hard thing to move past. 13, we have Thornapple. Embrace your weirdness. Absolutely, I do. Yeah, everybody should. We have Cuckoo Point, Sovereign Boundaries. That's kind of how you would deal with those psychic vampires. Cannabis, the Healer. As someone who uses CBD oil, yes, absolutely. Mistletoe. This is my wedding anniversary. We got married on the day of in the Celtic calendar. Mistletoe has one day a year, and that's our wedding anniversary. So we have mistletoe, interdependence. So I really like that mistletoe ties in with my wedding anniversary. Giant hogweed, intolerance and tolerance. Fly agaric, like the most famous mushroom. If anyone draws a mushroom, it tends to look like fly agaric. Virtual reality. Love the horns on there. Foxglove, one of my favourite flowers. Magical thinking. Absolutely love foxgloves. They are everywhere at the moment in the park. Tobacco, the guru. Opium poppy, share your light. That's where we get a lot of opiates from. And then we have belladonna, accept your fate. We have monkshood, witchcraft. Larkspur, bright star. That's the second time that flower's come up today. The Madonna lily. Spiritual superiority. I like the Triskill on there as well. Let's have a look. So next we have Mandrake. Obsession. Henbane. Away with the Fae. Black Bryony. Catharsis. Narcissus. Walk away. Nutmeg. Manifesting. Very good in manifesting spells, actually, nutmeg. Cast the Bean. Release the past. Hemlock. Psychic protection. Holly. Allow wealth. Wreath. Allow wreath. No, allow wealth. We've just swapped over to... Is it the Holly King? I think it's the Holly King, because the Oak King is born at Christmas, and we've just had summer solstice. Cherry Laurel, Peacekeeper. Yew, embrace change. I love that there's this... Yew trees tend to be found, or are often found, in church graveyards, and so they have this renewal property to them. So things ending and coming back in, it's death, change, transformation energy. I really love that it's embodied in this card. It's beautiful to embrace change. And we have Liberty Cap, surrender. Gorgeous. Third eye is up there, look. Beautiful. So the cards are matte printed. As you can see, there's not very much light reflecting off of them. We have this gorgeous plastic coating back. That red is absolutely stunning on here. Hand over shuffling. Right, now they are, I don't know why I've managed to turn one around the wrong way. Now they're all separate. They are absolutely moving beautifully. Let's see if they riffle shuffle. Oh. Yeah, they will. I'd be surprised if they didn't. They have a slightly different feel to them, a more plasticky kind of feel to them than the Seasons of the Witch, for those that have them. It kind of does feel like a plastic card rather than a coated card. That's not a bad thing, because they just sound more plasticky than paper. Does that make sense? It's absolutely beautiful quality to work with. I can't believe how cheap these decks are, really. This was, I think, about £15. Absolutely so cheap for a deck of cards. And yeah, they will wash quite easily as well. And they're very easy. They're not clumping. Even though they've just come apart from each other, they're not clumping. I can pull one off really easily. And it's absolutely beautiful. Right, let's have a look. I'm just going to move the little... Every time they advertise their Oracle card app in the bottom. There you go. So we have the booklet now. Let's have a look at this. So we have the Deadly... Oh, look at that gorgeous inside page. It's colour. I love it when a book with a deck comes full colour. Absolutely gorgeous. So we have the details on the back. Yeah, it was printed this year. Contents. So there we go. Another note on the poisonous plants. Introduction. Divine Feminine. The poisons and the antidotes. Often the antidote is in the poison in nature. How to use the cards. And then we have an Athame layout, which is one card. Mortar and Pestle. Personality preview. And then we have Cauldron layout. And this is dedicated to all who are challenged by life in human form on Earth. It's easy to get caught up in the drama of our story and forget who we really are. Limitless shining souls. That's beautiful. 5 signs that indicate the Deathly Apothecary Oracle is working. And there are 5 ways there. For every human illness, somewhere in the world there exists a plant which is the cure. Rudolf Steiner. Very true. Deathly Apothecary. And then we have a colour image of the card. We have botanical name, the energy, other names for it, traditional uses, and magical and historical uses. The poison, the antidote. So that's for each of them. So we have what's possibly going on in the situation and a way to remedy that. So that's really beautiful. And that is the same for all of them. I love that it has this black line down the edge. It makes the book black on that side. So yeah, Castor Bean all the way through to 36 Liberty Cap. And then we have a bibliography. And then we have acknowledgements there. Dolores Cannon. She's come up a lot over the last couple of years. Not actually encountered her work directly necessarily, but seems to be everywhere at the moment. And then about the author and illustrator and Priestess Moon there, and obviously other details that are there. Enchanted Unicorn Oracle, beautiful. Website, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube's are also there if you want those. So there we go. That is the Deadly Apothecary Oracle by Priestess Moon and produced by Rockpool. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to do this. I might go and do a post on my page in a minute to go and pull cards for it. Although last time I did that, I got muted for 24 hours. So that was interesting. Anyway, hopefully this has been of some use to you. If you have any questions or comments, as always, please feel free to put them down below. Please don't ask me to send you guidebooks or anything. I'm not in a position to breach copyright in that way. Contact the deck creator directly if you have any queries about, my book didn't come with a booklet or whatever, because it may be that you've bought a fraudulent deck. I don't know if these are even out as a fraudulent one yet, but I have a lot of my comments are, can you send me pictures of the guidebook? I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not going to undermine someone's artwork and enable someone to benefit off of stealing artwork in that way. Anyway, hopefully this has been of some use to you, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.